we are, you will remember, in the middle of a general election campaign. If this terrorist incident is confirmed, and we don't know who has done it and what the motives are, this will no doubt affect the general election campaign. This will have huge security implications, because anywhere where people, where there is a crowd, of course, there can be a very big danger. All trains from Manchester Victoria Station have been cancelled. Greater Manchester Police are asking people to, really urging people to stay away from the area, for a very good reason, is that the emergency services obviously need to check that there are no other devices at the Manchester Arena, and also they need to do their work. So that's, of course, the police, the forensics, the intelligence services, and, of course, the emergency services themselves. What we're hearing more and more from witnesses who are talking to British media is that many of them saw very many bodies lying around them, that there was a great state of confusion and panic, understandably, as the explosion happened. So some victims may have, and injuries may have happened as people were trying to run for the exits of the buildings. Armed police are there. As I was saying earlier, Manchester Police are treating this as a possible terrorist incident. I think almost certainly the Prime Minister will have been woken up, Theresa May, and informed about this. We are in the middle of a general election campaign. Voters will go to the polls on the 8th of June to decide who will be the next Prime Minister and what colour, obviously Conservative or Labour, will be the next government. This is a very worrying situation for the individuals concerned, for their families, of course, but also this will have implications for the election campaign, because if this does turn out to be, as the police suspect, a terrorist incident, there will be real alarm about anywhere, whether it's a train station or concert or indeed any election venues, wherever there are crowds. So the population is regularly asked to be vigilant, but here clearly the police and intelligence services, if it does turn out to be a terrorist incident, had no specific warning about this. Who, if it is a terrorist attack, who has perpetrated this, what else could happen somewhere else? And this is the big, of course, worry for the intelligence services, who foil many attacks. But as they say, it just takes, one to succeed. And if Manchester Police are right, and this does turn out to be a terrorist incident, then, of course, there will be real concern and possibly looking at the alert level, the security level here. So I would very much suspect that the Prime Minister will have a crisis meeting in the morning with the Home Secretary, with the intelligence services, with police commanders, to assess the situation and to give both a message of reassurance, but also what their plans are as far as security during the election campaign is going to be in the coming days.